the best part of this whole video right there. Good morning. And welcome back to another episode of the Gold Country Miner. Back at the river today, heading over to a spot, a general area that I've worked before. It's been pretty good. I don't have a real specific plan, and I've only got a little bit of time. So, see what we can pull out of there. Okay, let's get back to it. Now, you may be asking yourself, hey Pete, why do you have to start so early? Well, it's like they say, the early bird gets the golden worm. Had to stop for a second, show you a little treasure I came across. Looky, looky. A turd. My guess it's a bear. Looks like it may have been eating some pears or apples or something. Had a good healthy breakfast. That's a good sign. I always find my biggest pickers when I find a turd on the trail. There she is. The beautiful Mother Yuba in full morning glory. All I got to do is scramble my way down the hill and get to the spot. Okay, here's the first spot I'm interested in trying. You can see the bedrock here. It forms a nice little obstruction. And down at the base there are a couple of small crevices. I'll spend a few minutes. My hopes aren't too high, but give it a shot. Okay, I got a small pan of gravel. I'll go give that a test and see if I should keep working on that crack. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a mask, the air out here is just so bad. There's so much smoke, it's irritating to your lungs and throat, so yeah, California wildfires are the real deal right now. It's bad news. Not even a single speck. Okay, here's gonna be my next try. Got a long, narrow crack running all the way down here. Clear down to the river. Looks like it hasn't been worked in a long time, so I'll spend a few minutes. See how that goes. Well, I got a few specks, but nothing worth putting any more time into. Gotta keep searching. Okay, I want to show you a spot that I think is pretty intriguing. So here's the water level. If you look up to the side here, past my stuff, there's this little pocket here. You can see a lot of big boulders sort of dropped in there. The bedrock comes over, drops down, forms this little depression there where things could accumulate. Let's take a closer look. So here's those boulders, and then right there on the back side of the bedrock is a little crevice that kind of leads its way up along the edge. And there's also a bedrock lined little low point there too. So I might have to spend a little bit of time here clearing off some of these bigger boulders and working out these crevices and maybe seeing what's in there. Here we go. So I've been moving some of the overburden off, and I'm going to focus in down on this area first. Some of this gravel's looking kind of good. It's a little packed in there. It's a little reddish brown. So I might do a test pan of this stuff here and see if it's worth panning through, or if I should just pitch it off to the side and see what's underneath. Okay, I got a little bit in that pan, but I don't think it's really enough for bothering with. And there's not really all that much black sand either. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I think I'll just move the rest of that gravel off the top and see what's underneath. So as I'm digging further and further down into this low point, I'm finding a small crevice that runs along here. You can see a little bit of gravel packed into it. So that has a lot of promising signs that it could be good. So I'm seeing some iron staining down here on the bottom on some of this gravel and rocks. So I'll probably do one more pan of this gravel off the very bottom and then start working that little crevice down there. Okay, I've got a nice big pan filled up, and this is looking like an ideal little gold trap, so we'll see. Well, there it is. A couple tiny specks. My hopes are kind of fading for this crevice, but I gotta see it through. We've been through this much together. Oh man. That's the best part of this whole video right there. Look at that pile of beautiful pay dirt. I'm pretty excited about this last pan. So this crevice ended up being pretty darn deep. On that end it's probably 8 inches, and then it sort of tapers off. Maybe only 2-3 inches on that side. But yeah, this spot seems to be paying off. Okay, just getting the last bits. We're gonna go Pioneer Poly style here and get out the old spoon. It's a surprisingly effective tool in situations like this. Got a little piece of visible gold on my fingertip there. Found that in the pan, so that's a great sign. Hopefully its brothers and sisters are hiding. So I'm just taking a short break, walking around. I come over and I notice this. Probably raccoon. Looks pretty fresh. Gotcha. Whip bar. Okay, here's that tasty looking gravel out of the bottom of that crevice. I figure we'll pan this one out together. Might be my POD, the pan of the day. We'll see. See that real chocolate milk look? That's a good sign. You want that real dirty dirt out of the bottom. I saw gold. There's a lot more black sand than in those other pans. Oh, that's pretty good. There's a nice looking picker in there. Not bad. Okay, there's the total haul from that crevice. It's not a huge amount, but it's not too bad, and some of it's pretty chunky. There's one pretty nice picker in there, so I'll live with that. I'll see you back in the barn, and we'll get the gold all weighed up and let you know how we did. But, you know, maybe a 1/4 gram or something like that today. Not too astronomical. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. Okay, is it gonna make the scale move? Oh, look at that. Hey, that's a win. 0.19 grams, just under 1/5 of a gram. What's that, like 12 bucks or something like that. I had to make sure to come out here in the garage so I wasn't below the ceiling fan. That could significantly alter how much gold I have, just the downward pressure from the wind. So there you have it, 0.2 grams. So if you enjoyed this episode of the Gold Country Miner, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the little thumbs up, give me a like. And come back for another episode in the future. Thanks for watching.